Hello there, vinyl community and YouTube. As you can hear in my voice, I'm not 100% cleared from my cold. My sinuses aren't all that perfect maybe, and but it's way better than it was during Saturday, because I was home the entire Saturday. Then I was not feeling all that good. And during the evening on Saturday, I lay down in my sofa and watched the Return of the Jedi on television, and after that it felt better actually. So who said that the power can't do good? The force was with me. Seriously, it's far better than it had been. So I've been going back to work and so on. So it's good time to show some records and do some responses. And hello there, Johnk Techhead. Hope everything is good with you, and that your trip to Berlin goes really well. Congratulations, you're celebrating your 200 subscribers with the contest, and congratulations to your 200 subscribers. You're worth every one of them. You have a great channel, and you have shown so much great 70s soul music, jazz music, Brazilian and MPB music, great musical taste. So I hope that you will have more subscribers during the year, and I'd be glad to participate in your contest. You want us to show the records that we have that are the most expensive ones. I have few exceptions, not much. As you know, I don't collect all that much expensive records, and the genres that I collect aren't all that expensive in Sweden. And also the records that we paid most for, and that one was the hardest one, the most little embarrassing. But I have a few albums that I can show, even though I know there are many out there who participate that have been paid a whole lot more for their records. But I wanted to support your contest, John, so I'm showing them anyway. I'm showing this one before. The record that I have paid most for, I'm supposed that we're talking vinyl. If you're talking about records overall, I can sit here for 9 hours showing my all the CDs that I bought for full price. Full price on a CD in Sweden is and has almost all the time been around $18. But if we're talking about vinyl, then this is the one that I paid most for, and I paid just $10 for it. It is this Lenny Tristano album, The Lost Sessions, the Earl Swoop Sextet, 1945, featuring Lenny Tristano. Very early Lenny Tristano, and an album that means very much to me. It's maybe the best album that I have, and fantastic recordings, relaxing. I said that before. I bought it at a place in Stockholm called Andreas, Second Jazz. It is a record store where they're just selling jazz records. Fantastic record store. Unfortunately, I've only been able to be there twice during my life. I hope to be there when I return there the next time. But this one is the album that I have paid most for, and that's an honorable mention. On second place, after this one, the one that I paid most for is this one, bought at the same place. I paid $9 for this one. This is the Boyd Rayburn Rare 1944 to 46 broadcast performances. These are the two that I paid most for. As I said, I buy most of my stuff at second-hand stores and flea markets. So, they don't raise prices that much, and getting all that much expensive records in the music genres that I collect. When it comes to the records that are most expensive, I didn't have a clue first. I had to sit down and think and do some checking on Discogs and Tradera and so on to see what they have been sold for and so on, because I didn't know actually. But I think with some researching, these are the records that I have that takes the top spots. If we're talking about singles, the one that is seems to be the most expensive one, and I've shown this before also, is my Madonna special collector's edition poster bag. I thought it's if I didn't see wrong, it was around $18 or $20 on Discogs. I don't know if you've seen this, John. I've showed it a lot of times. It is a poster of Madonna. Really proud to have this one. It's great one. That is the most valuable single that I have. Going to full-length albums, I had a little problem because I have one album that seems to be in the top spot, but it isn't the most perfect shape, so I guess it isn't worth that kind of money nowadays. Or it wasn't when I bought it, because I bought it at second hand, and it wasn't in the most perfect shape back then. So, but when I checked it out on Discogs, I saw that it was worth around $30, and I couldn't believe my eyes that this album was worth around $35. And it is this Birth of the Cool by Miles Davis. This is an original from the 50s, 1957, and it is worth all that much in perfect shape. Now this is not a really perfect shape, so I don't know if that counts as the most expensive one, because it isn't worth that money in this shape. So the one that is most valuable after that, and this one is in a great shape, it's this bootleg by Pet Shop Boys, Birmingham 91, that I bought in 1998 when a record store we had here in Sundsvall had a sellout. It was supposed to cost around $18 back then, but I got it for a very cheap price since they had a sellout. And sellout, they were shutting down. This is a bootleg consisting live recordings from Birmingham, and it's a double album set. Released on something called Nymph Records. I don't think Pet Shop Boys had released any live records back then. So this one, I was so happy when I found this one. Even though the sound on this one isn't the absolute most perfect ones. But I have another bootleg with Pet Shop Boys that has a even better sound quality, but it is a really favorite of mine, and I think that it was around $200 that the value of this one was on Discogs. So with that, John, I hope that you are satisfied with my answers. I think it's fun to buy valuable records, but it's not the most important thing for me. I said in a very early video that the music comes in first, second and third hand, and maybe in fourth place it counts which kind of value it has. But I think it's very fun to have odd albums that might be worth a great deal, but it's not something that I'm searching high or low for. I don't think I have any Japanese pressings at all. I wouldn't say no if I got one, but it's not something that I don't have the money to buy it, and it's not what that kind of the collector that I am. But I think it's fun to watch people showing odd releases nonetheless. So with that, I hope that that every one of you have a very nice continuing of the week, and I have a few contests and challenges to make all still to respond to still, so I'll be back pretty soon, maybe sometimes during the weekend, and until then, see ya!